Hi guys and welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. We're going to be doing something very different right now. We're going to be doing a review of the latest episode of Doctor Who. And really good. Really enjoyed this episode. This is the Zygon Intervention. Basically it talks about, basically Clara Oswald. Her body's invaded by another Zygon. Clara's sitting there with a bazooka, tries to blow up the Doctor. Basically, the bazooka goes one way and the missile goes, and then she eventually hits it. Obviously, the Doctor survives, along with Osgood. And this episode was really good. I have to say, season 9 is definitely one of my most favorite seasons so far. I really enjoyed the two-parters that they have because before it was kind of like rushed some of the episodes, and especially last season. Although Peter Capaldi's Doctor is absolutely amazing. One of the best Doctors I've seen since David Tennant. Anyone who doesn't know, wasn't really I thought Matt Smith was good, but I'm always a David Tennant fan. But I really like Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. But personally, for me, I think this was a really great episode. I think it goes into the psychology of the Zygons. Basically, they're doing a treaty, and basically there's like a rogue group of the Zygons that want to cause war. One of those members is the person that invades Clara Oswald's body, and eventually, the Doctor's essentially trying to cause peace. There's a lot of build up to the story, a lot of talk about it. At the very end, you have these two boxes. And essentially one gets to destroy the Zygons, the other one can destroy the humans, the other one can make them go free, and the other one will help out the humans as well. So it's a really good episode. It's a complex. It actually really does summarize war. And the psychology of war, and even we today, in reality here, where we talk about war and how does war spark, etc., it's essentially, it talks about that. We even see the Doctor's psychology of, I was even in a bigger war, and it burns you inside, and, he talks about, the Last Great Time War, which I know a lot of Doctor Who fans will know about that story. And he goes into that, and he talks about it, and eventually, we then find out that the boxes, there's nothing in it. It's a decoy. The Zygon that's invaded Clara then realizes this and says, well, there's nothing I can do really. And they wipe out the memories of all the humans apart from the Zygon, Clara's Zygon, at the very end. And essentially, she goes flying off, and it is a really good episode. It does give you an insight as to war even today. How wars can start just by a small thing, and it's definitely something that Stephen Moffat was trying to get across. It was very good. I think the two-parter was definitely great. I actually preferred the first two-parter, The Magician's Apprentice and The Witch's Familiar, but this is definitely up there. Yeah, it is so far a great season. Usually, like with mid-season, they would usually do like little stories, and then they would get into the final, eventually that, but the middle of this season is very good. I think season 9 so far as a whole is absolutely amazing, and I actually like the new look of Peter Capaldi. I haven't really talked about it, but I definitely like the new look of Peter Capaldi. He's now wearing like a hoodie and stuff like that, which is definitely way better than the last one. Whether or not that's going to be his permanent costume, we'll have to wait and see. It does look like now the sonic sunglasses is going to be a key thing now. I really hope that they go back to the sonic screwdriver, but I thought it was going to be a temporary thing. They might bring in the sonic screwdriver later on, but eventually, what this Doctor's using is sonic glasses. But all in all, I actually really enjoyed this episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And, really, it was pretty good. You know, that's just a short vlog of it. Definitely check it out if you are from the UK. Make sure to check it out on BBC iPlayer. You can actually watch it live on BBC iPlayer, which I only found out recently you can do. Because the signal where I live right now isn't so good for television. But I've actually been watching a lot of stuff online. I was actually just watching Arrow as well. I'm a big fan of Arrow. Honestly, really enjoyed this episode. And, you know, if you guys want me, like I said, this is only a one-off thing that I'm doing, but if you guys in the comment section want me to do more of these things, let me know, and I'll actually, it's not like, there's not really much WWE news that goes on a Saturday, and maybe I'll prepare more for this and actually, put out, like, full episodes, properly. This is more of a vlog, really, but, if you guys want me to talk more about Doctor Who, I will. But like I said, we'll just wait in the comment section to see what you guys think, and then I might continue on this series. All in all, really good episode. It's definitely interesting because they're kind of building up. I don't know if you're aware, but it does look like Clara's leaving. She's leaving at the end of this season. And they're kind of building up to that, so I don't know what they're going to do. I think definitely Clara has come off better in this season than last season. Last season I was like, oh, Clara, I don't know. But this season she's definitely come off better, in this one. Definitely more relatable, it's going to be interesting to see, what they're going to do with Clara at the very end of the season. Is she going to live? Is she going to die? Usually we all know assistants don't end up too good when they leave the Doctor. Definitely looking forward to it. I really hope to see Captain Jack in one of these coming back soon. I really want him to come back pretty soon, but I doubt it. You know, I really want to see Torchwood back as well. I really love that series of Torchwood. Anywho, that is my review of the Zygon Intervention. Great episode. I'm gonna give this episode a 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Maybe a few things. Maybe there was a little bit too much build up a little bit, but apart from that, it was an absolutely amazing episode. I really enjoyed it. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. If you want me to continue doing these things, I will. Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you are new to my channel, which some of you might be, you might not be aware of me, I actually do regular WWE news. I also do celebrity news as well. I post it out, but my main thing is WWE news. So, if you are a wrestling fan and a Doctor Who fan, this is definitely the channel for you. So make sure to take that time to subscribe. And like I said, if you want me to do more of these Doctor Who episodes, let me know in the comments below. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.